Well, it all started. Let me tell you how all this started. I've been doing this for years, by the way. I brought D.L. Hughley, Godfrey,
Yep.
Mike Epps into the game, and after that, I really didn't find nobody that caught my eye
Right.
for years. And this young man caught my eye 2 years ago. And even though he was raw and outrageous, I used to laugh because I thought he was hilarious.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he had did his research. So the universe connected us. And it just so happened, I just signed my deal with Live Nation. I started saying, who am I going to take on the road with me?
Right.
And his name just kept popping up. And when you go to sleep thinking about someone,
Right.
or you think about their name, it's already in your blood system. I'm the kind of guy, because of the universe, I follow through on that. And me and hooked up, and we've been touring the country to different cities. That's why we're here. Last night he did his first MC job, because I think to be a good MC, to be a good comedian, you got to start out as an MC.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. And this is a long road. You know, I'm looking for him to really peak in about 5-6 years from now. But he's raw talent. And I'm guaranteeing everybody I see something true special because I got the eye for it.
Yeah.
So Live Nation, we doing our deal, and we start July 7th in Las Vegas, Nevada at House of Blues. So we're real excited about that. And I just can't wait. It's been a long time coming.
Well, I've never been to Vegas, but I heard what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So what y'all gonna be doing while you in Vegas?
Well, I live in Vegas. So, when he comes out, we strict. He knows how I move. That's why he's on the show with me.
Okay.
He's his own man. I don't have to babysit him.
Okay.
I know he's going to get there on time.
Right.
Matter of fact, he was at the show last night before me.
Okay.
And I thought that was impressive. I said, yo, I love you. When you don't have to babysit another comedian, you ain't got to go pick them up
Right.
to drive them around. They a man, and they got their own credit card. A lot of comedians travel, don't have a credit card, can't put their credit card down for incidentals at a hotel.
What was it?
We ain't gonna say no name. We ain't gonna say no names. But it's just I just don't want to deal with them kind of people. So when people ask me to do things for them, the first thing I look at is what is their character.
Right.
How are they moving as a man? Forget
Right.
comedy. How do you move as a man through life?
Yeah, well, we're going to get into how people moving, because I know one thing about either you're not holding your tongue for not enough. So we're going to talk about some things. We're going to get into it. Of course, it's on Middays of Persia. Give us about 7 minutes. All right, cool. I'm going to use that real quick for this.
What's up, everybody? It's TK Kirkland here with my man,
What you say, the power of the P-tip?
with my man, Mr.
How y'all
Charleston
doing,
White. All right, we out here in Baltimore doing our thing. Yo, I'm going to be at Magooby's tonight. Make sure 2 shows, 7 and 10 p.m. and 2 shows tomorrow. We getting ready for the Grown Folks Talking tour. That's going to hit a city near you.
All right, so be more listen here. Charleston White is here. TK Kirkland's here.
Hey, how you doing, sister?
His live is there.
We live on
There we
live.
go.
Can you believe these phones?
When young kids get in trouble, that's what our courts look at. Our courts look at, is this 10-year-old kid mature enough to do time in prison? And they say, yeah, based on that kind of behavior. So that's why the laws are geared. Now, man, I saw danger. Let me just say, I saw danger, and I didn't find that funny.
So you thought that, like, the next 2 times was neglecting his child?
Well, that's not his child. That's someone else's kid.
Well, in the area, the 10-year-old.
What I saw a 10-year-old kid breaking the law online by making terroristic threats against me, right? With adults in the room. Well, what I saw was, based on what that kid was saying, that this could possibly be a conspiracy to commit a crime.
Now, do you understand what he's saying? And I'm going to explain something if people don't get it. He moves like a grown-up. He's not a child.
Right.
As a man, when you're a man, there's certain things a child's not supposed to say to a man.
True.
And that's the problem with our generation. They allow kids to be on the same level as
That's why they don't
parents.
stay in child's place. We were always told that growing up, stay in child's
That's
place.
why the
stay in
tour is
child's
called
place.
Grown Folks Talking.
Okay.
Because we got to start implementing that back to society, that a child got to be in a child's place. You can't say nothing to me because I'm grown.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I'm saying to myself, why would those adults put this kid in
Yes.
front of this camera
Right.
to spew this language?
Yes.
I don't care what the internet says about me. If you do your research, I really am a youth advocate who works with children in the community. I really do trainings for the juvenile correctional officers. I really do trainings for the United States Department of Homeland Security Human Trafficking Division, right? So I really do this. I really work with children. I do criminal defense mitigation specialist on capital murder and death penalty cases on kids his age.
Yeah.
So it may be funny to others, but I didn't find that funny when a kid is showing ultimately disrespect online, and we're clapping for this as a culture and as a race. That's why I created my character, to come online to go against what we saw that day.
Yeah. What was the response from CPS? Did anything come out of it?
Yes, ma'am. Some CPS did respond. They did take the claim of. I've actually been in contact with that young man's mother,
Okay.
who don't have rights to her son.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
ma'am.
So who has rights to him?
The grandmother.
Okay.
Yeah, the grandmother. But the grandmother is ill and elderly.
Okay.
And so somehow this kid ended up in this rapper's care. This rapper just come home from prison. We've seen this rapper come home from prison and be in prison the last 5 to 7 years. I saw one kid by the name of TK, the rapper, that's what happened to him. That's how he ended up with this murder case. His dad got custody of him fresh out of prison. I don't believe no man who's been in prison 5, 6, 7 years is capable enough to nurture and rear a child in the best interest of the child, because he's still fighting with some demons. He's still fighting with what most people are dealing with, institutionalized concepts. So I just didn't think that was cool. I didn't think that was right. And I felt like the best thing for me to do as a youth advocate was report what I had seen.
Do you think the whole thing with T.I. and his son, you were also being an advocate for his
No,
behavior?
that's a grown man.
T.I.'s son.
T.I.'s son grown. Yeah, he grown toting guns. We seen him pull a gun out on several videos. So that's not a kid. See, people forget 19, 20-year-olds, them ain't kids no more. I know, nothing.
Okay.
They get life sentences at 19 and 20.
Yes, they sure do.
Okay.
I keep telling you, I grew up with children. I grew up in a boys' home. So I grew up with children who killed their mothers and their fathers. I now been to prison. I went to the boys' home when I was 14 years old for a murder case. I got out when I was 21 years old. My record was sealed. So there's no record of me ever being in trouble as a kid. I don't have a lengthy criminal record as an adult. I'm a highly respected man in Texas. My youth organization was highly recommended to all 254 counties throughout the state of Texas. So if you Google my name, all of this is documentation. I came to the internet because from doing the work in the community, I was starting to hate our community. I was starting to hate the people as well as the conditions. And so my prayer was, God, don't let my heart become hardened toward my own people. So I came to the internet to voice my frustrations. That's why you hear me say, man, I hate gangs.